The same for me.
Quit being awkward. Welcome to Devo!
We wanted to see how long it'd be till we get told this starts.
Hey, I'm so glad we're friends.
I was like my friends. I was like my friends.
Do you want to pass it around?
We ran out of paper, so there's
Next.
Oh, we're ready.
That was it. That was our only intro.
That's pretty
It's
late.
professional edition with Dennis.
Okay, Kelsey and Cody are busy working on the first newsletter for the year. So we need you guys to go talk to them so that they can do this.
Are you?
Also,
There's Kelsey.
there's Kelsey, there's Cody. Also, Kelsey is making a video of fall retreat, so if you have any fun clips or you want to go talk about how thankful you are for the opportunity to go on retreat or anything cool like that, please see her or Cody.
And it was out of this world. Why did you put a planet on it?
It came with the template, so I used it.
It's not even a friend me.
I thought it was cute.
Anyway, our retreat was amazing. Thank you so much for everyone that got to attend. I hope you guys got to make some good friendships there. You guys get good lessons out. You had some really good, great discussions. I saw some wonderful stuff. If you have any ideas for future retreats, if you have any good or bad comments on the location, if you want to do something different, if you have good places you think we might enjoy going to, any comment whatsoever, we love feedback. It's the only way to make these things better. If you guys tell us, we have a survey right here. Right here. There's a survey. It'll be left right here for you guys to grab. And there will be Craig's office for you guys to grab probably. You don't grab one right now.
it's anonymous too, so
Yeah, you don't have to fill your names out. If you do, fine. You don't have to. It's really alright. We'll take any comment from anyone we have. So, we have some more announcements on that too, but that's all now.
Okay, I'm excited, but also going to be mean for a second. Okay, so here's the dealio. As you can tell, UTC and other places have built a lot of things, and because of that, they took down this lot that was right next to bowling, and now everyone who's in bowling now has to go to the lot that's across from Central. For the longest time, Central was able to use that UTC lot, but now it's full all the time with UTC students. So at service time, people who go to Central don't have anywhere to park. So here's something that we kind of thought about. Catherine and Craig put this together. We're going to be starting doing CSC decals for your cars. It's $2, which is a price, but it beats paying the $150 for the parking on campus. You'll have to pay and get a decal for that. If you don't have a decal here in a couple of weeks, we're going to start towing. Not because we're mean and we don't like you parking in our lot. It's just it's not fair that the members and the people who live here and all this other kind of stuff who come to CSC all the time, that they don't get to use the lot that is supposed to be provided for them. So we will be starting selling these tonight. So if you would like to buy them, I'll show them to you. They're really cute. Has our logo on them. They're really little, and they go on the inside of your window. They're like the clean kind. They're the clean kind, so they won't mess up your car window at all. You just stick it in the inside of your car, up in the window, for $2. I think that's a pretty good deal. Also,
is
Is there a certain part on the car?
windshield, lower left, driver's side.
so driver's side and your windshield. Also, along with that, sorry, I promise I'll get to you. To the people who are parking in our lot during church times, please stop doing that. Please park towards the back of the church buildings, right? It's actually on this side, where the vans are and that kind of stuff. Or if you're not going to church and you just need a place to park, I think there's plenty of street parking out here that you are welcome to use.
On that same note, it's not. This is just like an event. Literally, people that are like random. They've been here never, and they park in the lot. It's not for you guys to park in there. We want you guys to park there. We're just trying to make sure it's you guys and not random people coming in for like a rodeo and 10 cars are here for the rodeo. But 50 of you buy spots, there's not going to be spots there. I can't guarantee you that you totally aren't.
Yeah, and again, I mean, nobody here is that's not the issue with people
Right.
parking here.
Yeah.
I literally, when I come in the morning, I see like just people I've never seen before pulling in and parking. We had to put a curb there because we had some people pulling around the gate to park. So, and we do have elderly folks that need to park close to the church building, and there's no spaces. So, yeah.
So, it's not an issue. This is a cool thing you guys get to have as a sweet decal, though, which I would have had 5 years ago. These things are awesome. Okay, wonderful.
Which question?
What was the question?
Is there a year?
Yeah, 2016, 2017.
$2 for the year.
UTC charge $150. UTC charges $300 for a whole year.
Not big, but I mean, not nice people.
All right, what's mine? Okay, so Thursday night is small groups. Every Thursday night at 8 p.m. ish. We meet right here, down here, right here, and we sing some songs, and then we the girls eat some snacks. Sometimes the guys do, usually the guys do not. We are not going to make snacks, honestly. But if you want to bring a snack, just bring it. I'm not going to stop you. Anyway, the important part is Thursdays, small groups, 8 p.m. ish. We meet down here. If you are not able to be there till like 9 o'clock, that's fine too. Come late. It's 10 o'clock. Still come anyway. We'll be through the middle doors. Your girl side, your guy on the guy side. We usually finish around 10:30. If I'm speaking, we finish around 11:30. And this
Depends on if there's bacon that night.
it's a 45-minute eat and break. Last week. What am I supposed to do? Anyway, it's a great way to grow and to put our friendships together and really put some deep connections together. This week, the girls will be meeting in a big group, and they will be choosing which student director they relate to the most, which one they think they can learn from the most, and then they will be breaking into those small groups afterward. If you come after that, you can still come. You can still be part of the group. You can still invite your friend to be part of the group. They can tag along with your group for a little bit. We do not want the smaller groups at all. If you feel like we can't come, they're all here just for you guys to be able to connect better in a smaller environment. It's very difficult. Lecture is the worst way to learn. That's what I'm doing right now. Also, if you ever want a Bible study, we're all here for you. And if you want a Bible study with anyone in this place, all you have to do is ask. The student directors will be ecstatic if you ask any one of them to sit down with you for a Bible study. Craig is always in his office before you walk in. Say, Craig, what do you think about this?
I'm just gonna walk into the office.
It happens.
Anyway.
No, okay, fantastic. Anyway, feel free to walk into Craig's office. Feel free to come to any one of the student directors and say, I want a Bible study with you. Feel free to come with your friend and say, hey, I have a Bible study with you. I have to brag on a good friend of mine. Why? Trevor and Leah. I haven't seen them in a long time. But Leah is my friend on my YouVersion app. And I open my YouVersion app and I see how much Leah reads because she's my friend on the app. So it's like 2 hours ago she did this. Yesterday she did this. The day before that she read this. And it's a really encouraging thing to see what your friends are reading. So if that's what you guys want to do, that's the thing. I just want to plug that and say, Leah, you're doing great.
Oh, hey, follow us on social media. We're cool.
If you want to find out, she wanted the parking slide really badly, which is why this switch. Anyway, if you want to know what we're doing impromptu, you're gonna want to be a part of CC updates. You're gonna want to follow Christians on Facebook. If you want to know what's for lunch, if you want to know what we're having for dinner, you want to follow us at UTCCC, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. It's UTC Christians. It's super easy. The name is long, but I will say enough to where you're like, what is this place? UTC Christians. What's the ID? UTC CSC. Super long. It's really easy to get used to it, and that how you're gonna keep up with friends. Keep up with friends, keep up with us, be friends, make friends.
You know about this slide, so just go.
Be a friend, opportunity. I just said be a friend, make a friend, and now this slide's coming up. Anyway, Mary Beth, where are you? Right there. She works at Escape. A little while back, we took a bunch of peeps down to Escape. We had a blast of time. Almost didn't make it out of the room. So Mary Beth helped us out, and she's been amazing. So if you do us all a favor, because Escape experience is running for the top Escape in the country, they're top 10 right now. Top 10. They're an amazing place to go if you just want to find a cool place in Chattanooga. And we would love to go there. But they give us sweet discounts. So if you want to help your friend Mary Beth out and help us out, help them like us as well, then you go online and you post. You tell them Escape is amazing. You tell them Mary Beth will be a friend, make a friend, be a friend.
Oh, our mission month is coming up very soon, but to lead into that, Melvina is going to have Argentina and Japan night next week. So we'll be having a little bit of food to present some of the work they did there, and then they're going to be doing a presentation.
So Brandon is Brandon's up here. No. I guess this is a joke. I don't know yet. Ping pong competition is getting intense. You guys see the board there?
It's good, but yeah.
Next to ping pong paddles. The way the board works is if you beat anyone on the board, your name goes above them. No, that's how the board works. Yes. Yes.
That's not how that works.
Is that not how it
That's
works?
how
No,
it works.
we're coming up with the rules.
It's
No, that's
basically
how it
starts
works. That's
till-
not, we don't know how it works.
There's no official rules, so I'm making it up right now. That's how the board works.
Rules will be posted.
Anyway,
Rules will be posted.
there's a-
Does it have to be a big
Does
ball?
anyone- Excuse me. I am announcing things. I think those rules.
I didn't say anything. Oh.
Yeah. Hello, folks. Also, this is Bryson. You guys don't know Bryson. Hi, Bryson. He owns between 40 and 50 hats. And these aren't regular ball caps, Santa hats, fedoras, red hats, blue hats, yellow hats.
You
Yellow
make this
hats.
slide so
Yellow
long.
hats. He's meant
Hurry up.
you want hats.
Hurry up.
Anyway, I have, happy birthday, Kyle. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Kyle. Oh, you're right.
Hey, dude. It's only 102 days old.
Oh, that's a good one.
102.
Football, 102 days to Christmas. Football, there are two football announcements. Number one, the Tennessee football draft happens tonight, 9:30. See Ben for details. Ben Buchanan's already sitting over there on the white couch for that. And the second one is Mate, M8, Monday at 8. We're going to have like football practice. Meet here at Mate, Monday at 8. I thought that was really fun. I thought that was hilarious. Also, I broke down. I did it. I broke down. I broke down. I couldn't handle it anymore. I bought Chattanooga Oakley. $20 at Walmart. I did it. If you want to play, come see me. Chattanooga Oakley. There's only 6 players, but there's plenty of watchers. You can see where it's
Sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body, and it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off of it, moving so phenomenal.
Okay, so we have 3 birthdays this week. It is actually Greg's birthday today. And then just because it's later this week, remind me of the day. Is it Thursday or Friday? Oh, it's the same day. Oh, okay. And then Craig and Jessica have their birthday on the same day on Saturday. So we'll go ahead and sing all 3 of them happy birthday. Ready? Uno, dos, tres. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Greg. Happy birthday to you. Love you. I'm glad you're our friend. Other good news is that retreat went amazingly well. we've had a lot of cool responses afterwards. A lot of people have started Bible studies with our student directors, which is really cool. Also, Caitlin applied for the Psychology Honor Society. Yeah, okay, so she's waiting to hear back, but congratulations on getting to apply. That's pretty awesome. Was there any other good news this week? I passed my drug test. I did. Any other good news?
So Aaron Harrison Gibbs has had an excellent first 2 weeks as campus minister at ECU. And he said to tell everybody hi.
Oh, that's a good one. If you don't know who Harrison Gibbs is, he was a student director here.
2006 and 7.
So a long time ago. But he is now campus minister in Greenville, South Carolina? North Carolina. So yeah. And he said that he had a good first 2 weeks with his new campus ministry. So that's good. All right, next slide. Clark.
No.
Hey, Brandon, why can't I see Alex, I helped you out.
The second time.
Name of that video is Super Tree Hugger. Should you want to watch it?
It's going down tonight.
It's too late. I recorded it.
No.
Oh, man, I'm hurt.
Whoa.
Why is that Asian?
What just happened? A wonderful thing. That was a good one.
I was not ready. I asked them not to tell me, and it was great. I don't know why it's like that.
I didn't know it was coming.
Right now.
All right. Okay. All right, guys. So before we get into singing, let's just remember that our going into time of praise, we're singing to God. Tell him how awesome He is. Let's take that for what it is. Let's try and make sure we're staying focused, not on our phones, not goofing off with our neighbor, and truly giving God our full attention. Cody, if you don't mind, say a prayer for us.
Pray with me. Lord, we thank you for this time that you bless us with together to let together and learn another portion of your word, Father. And say praises to your name. Help us to truly focus on you, Lord. Our relationship with you. Help us to grow closer to you through this devotional, Lord. And God, thank you for the many friendships we have made here at the Student Center. Please bless the Student Center. Help us to grow in our relationships with each other, and most importantly, Lord, our relationship with you. And Father, we just thank you so much for all you do for us day in and day out. And thank you most of all for your Son. It's in his holy name we pray.
Father God, just for today, help me walk your narrow way. Help me stand when I might fall. Give me your strength to hear your call. May my steps be worship, may my thoughts be praise, may my words bring honor to your name. May my steps be worship, may my thoughts be praise, may my words bring honor to your name. Here I am, just for today. Live in me, have your way, for my desire. When this race is run, it's to hear you say, well done. May my steps be worship, may my thoughts be praise, may my words bring honor to your name. May my steps be worship, may my thoughts be praise, may my words bring honor to your name.
It's going to take a lot of energy. I'm going to warn you guys. Take a lot of energy to sing it right. Said I was going to tell anybody, but I know said I was going to tell anybody, but what the Lord has done for me. You are in there, you saved my soul. You are in there, they wrote my name on the roll. And I'll keep walking, I'll keep talking, I'll keep singing, and I'll keep shouting what the Lord has done for me. Said I wasn't gonna pray about it, but no, said I was gonna pray about it, but what the Lord has done for me. You have been there, you saved my soul. You have been there, you wrote my name on the roll. I'll keep walking, I'll keep talking, I'll keep singing, I'll keep shouting what the Lord has done for me. Said I was gonna sing about it, but said I was gonna sing about it, but what the Lord has done for me. You are been
been there and saved my soul. You have been there when you wrote my name on the roll. I'll keep walking and I'll keep talking and I'll keep singing and I'll keep shouting what the Lord has done for me. Said I was gonna shout about it, but said I was gonna shout about it, but what the Lord has done for me. You have been there and saved my soul. You have been there when you wrote my name on the roll. And I'll keep walking and I'll keep talking and I'll keep singing and I'll keep shouting what the Lord has done for me. You have been there and saved my soul. You have been there when you wrote my name on the roll. And I'll keep walking and I'll keep talking and I'll keep singing and I'll keep shouting what the Lord has done for me. Have you seen Jesus, my Lord? He's here in plain view. Take a look, open your eyes. He'll show it to you. Have you ever stood at the sunset with the sky mellow and red? See the clouds suspended like feathers, then I say you see Jesus my Lord. Have you seen Jesus my Lord? He's here in plain view. Take a look, open your eyes. He'll show it to you. Have you ever stood at the ocean with the white foam at your feet? Felt the endless thundering motion, then I say you see Jesus my Lord. Have you seen Jesus my Lord? He's here in plain view. Take a look, open your eyes. He'll show it to you. Have you ever stood at the cross with a man hanging in pain? Seen the look of love in his eyes, then I say you see Jesus my Lord. Have you seen Jesus my Lord? He's here in plain view. Take a look, open your eyes. He'll show it to you. Wonderful, merciful Savior, precious Redeemer and friend, who would have thought that a lamb could rescue the You are the one that we praise. You are the one we adore. You give the healing and grace. Our hearts always hunger for. Oh, our hearts always hunger for. Counselor, Comforter, Keeper, Spirit we long to embrace. You offer hope when our hearts have hopelessly lost the way. Oh, we hopelessly lost the way. Almighty infinite Father, faithfully loving your own. Here in our weakness you find us, falling before your throne. Oh, we're falling before your throne. You are the one that we praise. You are the one we adore. You give the healing and grace. Our hearts always hunger for. Oh, our hearts always hunger for. How deep the Father's love for us, how vast beyond all measure, that He should give His only Son to make the wretched treasure. How great the pain of searing loss! The Father turns His face away, as wounds which mourn the chosen one bring many sons to glory. Behold the man upon the cross, my sin upon His shoulders. Ashamed I hear my mocking voice call out among the scoffers. It was my sin that held Him there, until it was accomplished. His dying breath has brought me life. I know that it is finished. I will not boast in anything. No gifts, no power, no wisdom, but I will boast in Jesus Christ, His death and resurrection. Why should I gain from His reward? I can
How do you explain? How do you describe a love that goes from east to west and runs as deep as it is wide? You know all our hopes, Lord, you know all our fears, and words cannot express the love we feel, but we long for you to hear. So listen to our hearts, hear our spirits sing, a song of praise that flows from those you have redeemed. And we will use the words we know to tell you what an awesome God you are. But words are not enough to tell you of our love, so listen to our heart. If words could fall like rain from these lips of mine, and if I had 1,000 years, Lord, I would still run out of time. If you listen to my heart, every beat will say, thank you for the light, thank you for the truth, and thank you for the way. So listen to our heart, hear our spirits sing, a song of praise that flows from those who have redeemed. And we will use the words we know to tell you what an awesome God you are. But words are not enough to tell you of our love, so listen to our heart.
Is anyone need a Bible?
Just raise them.
Also,
And somebody with the light.
and yeah, let's try to get back to lunch.
1, 2.
I apologize for running across you guys here a minute ago. I lost something. I apologize.
Yeah, we did. Wow, that's pretty cool. How's everybody doing? Good. Thank you for asking. Did you ask Connor? Was that you? Good. Thank you. How many in here, show of hands, was at the retreat this past weekend? Just get an idea. Oh, most of it. Okay. Yeah, I really would like. I'll have to make some more copies, but if y'all would take time to fill this survey out, it should take like 5 minutes maybe. That really helps us as far as scheduling and planning future retreats when we know what we can do better, what we're doing right, what we need to change, that kind of stuff. So that's for you guys, really, to make our retreats better and better each year. And for those of you that did win, thank you for going. I hope it was meaningful, beneficial for you, that it encouraged you in some way. And I kind of want to jumble through my thoughts about what I heard, because I always get something out of them if I'm not doing the speaking. Even when I speak, I get stuff out of it because you have to study. But it's good for me to sit back and listen and get edified and learn some things. So as the weekend wrapped up, I was really thinking about what Kendall had said, the who's your daddy thing, the things that we put in front of us that we tend to really give our time and our attention to. And that made me start thinking about how much of a distraction those things can be and how they prevent us from getting as close to God as what we need to get. So I was thinking about drawing near to God, and I was just flipping through, and it's amazing to me as I looked at this just in the book of Hebrews. So if you got your Bibles or your phones, go ahead and turn to Hebrews. And I want you guys to follow through with me and see how many times the Hebrew writer talks about drawing near to God. So in Hebrews chapter 4, verse 16, he says, "Let us then with confidence draw near to the throne of grace, that we may receive mercy and find grace to help in time of need." If that doesn't speak to you guys right now in the time of life that you're in, because I can remember in college, it was a time of need in a lot of ways. Financially, it was a time of need. Emotionally, it was a time of need. I had so many needs. But what I want you guys to draw out of that verse is a very important thing. When it says, draw near to the throne of grace, what's the reasoning that he gives there? Why do we need to draw near the throne of grace? To receive mercy and what else? And grace. Isn't that neat? It's not like we, and as an immature Christian, I had this thought that I could just kind of, do this number right here and sit back, and I'd be like, all right, God, come on, show me your mercy, show me your grace. That's not what Scripture teaches at all. That mercy and that grace is contingent upon stepping out towards God. Look at chapter 7, verse 25. Same book. "Consequently, he is able to save the uttermost, those who draw near to God through him, since he always lives to make intercession for them." Chapter 10, verse 25, a few pages over. "Let us consider how to stir up one another to love and good works, not neglecting to meet together as a habit of some, but encouraging one another, and all the more as we see the day drawing near." Chapter 11, verse 6. I'm going to go back to that one in just a minute, but I wanted to read all these first. "And without faith, it's impossible to please him. For whoever would draw near to God must believe that he exists, and that he rewards those who seek him." That 10:25 verse, or 10:24 and 25, the Hebrew writer has this thing about drawing near and all the things that are related to drawing near to God. And as we see the day drawing near, what day is he talking about? Obviously, that's the day when we're called to glory. And as we see the day approaching, are we living in the last days, guys? You think we're living in the last days? I think we are. Yeah, now, the last days, I think, began as soon as Jesus was resurrected. And so our reckoning of time may be a little different. Christ may not return for another 2,000 years or 5,000 years or 10,000 years. But we need to recognize the fact that he can return tonight. It's a possibility. And so as we see the day drawing near, the admonition for us is to do exactly what we're doing right now. Isn't that great? Like you guys are living out this verse right here. To enjoin one another in fellowship, that common bond that binds us all together. Whether you realize it or not, whether you want to give yourself credit, by being here, by being part of this body of Christians, you're taking a step. You're drawing near to God. And not only are you drawing near to God, but you're helping me draw near to God. And you're helping Gavin, and you're helping all of us together are helping each other. We're all kind of pulling each other along. It's a cool thought. So I think about this idea, as Kendall was speaking, of the need to draw near. I'm thinking about, these steps that we need to take. Our theme for this year, taking a step in the right direction. This is what we're talking about. The right direction is stepping towards God. Okay? And this idea of action words that I'm thinking about, in Matthew chapter 6, verse 33, it talks about seek first. You guys know the verse? We sing about it. Seek ye first what? The kingdom of God. What that's saying is that we need to place that as our top priority, which goes right back to Kendall's message, is that who's your daddy? What are we putting first? What things are you putting first in your life that are taking priority over God? Are you truly seeking the kingdom of God first, or is it your job? Is it school? Is it another person? Right? James chapter 4, verse 8. One book over, just flip over a few pages from where we're at. Talking about drawing near, this is the underlying verse on all of these that I really enjoy reading. Verse 8 of chapter 4 says, draw near to God. And what's he going to do? What does that mean to you guys? Really stop and think about that for just a second. I mean, it's very simple. It's not hard to understand, but what does it mean to you? Seriously, what are the ramifications? All he's saying is take that step. When you take that step, is he the one that does this now? Does he sit back and just say, come on, a little bit further, come on? That's not what he's doing at all. You guys understand this. God is eagerly awaiting you to take that step. He's watching. He's just like, just do it. And as soon as you start going, and it could be one of these kind of tentative, I don't know if I want to commit. And as soon as that foot starts going forward and you take that one step, do you know what God's doing? Man, he is like this. And as soon as you take that step, right out of the chute, he's going for you. He is going to draw near to you a lot quicker than you're going to draw near to him. To me, that's very encouraging. I picture in a few months, Campery, she's gonna start taking her first steps, and it's gonna be really wobbly. Okay, and that's kind of how we are as Christians. We're sort of unsteady on our feet, and we sort of wobble, and sometimes we fall back. We get back up and we wobble a little bit further. And God really is like our Father. He's waiting to catch us. So I'm thinking about that stuff. I'm thinking about taking these steps. I'm thinking about the things that I personally need to do that helps me start taking those steps like I need to do. But in reality, it's hard to come up with real tangible stuff. Okay, I get that. Intellectually, I understand what the Bible is saying that we need to do. But I'm the kind of guy that you got to give me something really real to hold on to. Okay? So I've got 5 real things that I want to throw at you. Because this is the how to take that step. And if you guys are going to be real with me, and I'm going to be real with you, we go to retreats, we're like all pumped up, we're ready, we're like, yeah, this is great. We're there together, and we're feeling like that spiritual high. We get back here, and it's just like, what happens? It's just like back into the normal routine. I've been on mission trips. A lot of you have been on mission trips. And you're there and you see that, and you get back and you're just like, you're all pumped up and excited about God. And then you get back into the normal stuff, and it's like, it's kind of depressing in a way. And so for me, what I need is action items. Like, this is what we have to do to keep that momentum going forward. Okay, first thing. Simple. It's all P's. So that's how I remember stuff. Be patient. Be patient. You know, God's got a waiting room. What's funny about that?
It's really big. I just imagine all of us sitting there.
Yeah, we are.
We're all
It-
it's huge.
Yeah, huge waiting room. We're all there, and that's purposeful. There's a plan behind that, because a lot of us aren't ready, and God's going to be patient with us, and sometimes we just have to be patient with Him. Timing is everything, and sometimes it may be frustrating because it is a waiting game, but you can't give up. That patience has really got to stay firm in your mind. So be patient. Things aren't always going to be like just this huge surge of spiritual awareness and spiritual closeness to God every second of every day. It'd be great if it was. We go on the retreats, we go on the mission trips, we feel great, then we come back and we're back into the normal routine, and all the crap that you have to deal with is thrown on you again, and the stressors, and missing classes, and you don't mean to miss classes, or you bomb a test, and it's just like it begins to pile on, and you might have relationship problems and everything. Be patient. God is working on you. He's working on me. Be patient. Second thing is pray. Kendall touched on that. He touched on the prayer thing. I'm going to talk about the prayer thing on Sunday. It is one of my favorite topics. And here's why. This is real honesty right now. My prayer life, before I became a campus minister, you know how many times I prayed a month? I tell you, not much. And I hit this little snag in my life about 3 years before I became a campus minister. I won't say a little snag. I hit this huge, gapping, nasty thing in life. And I think God put that nasty thing in my life for a reason. And so I began to pray earnestly. I'd never prayed before. I mean, I had prayed, but I had never prayed. I'm talking like tears streaming down your face every night, praying fervently, and praying for not 5 minutes. There were nights that I prayed all night. As Christians, we have to have that communication with God. And that would be one of the first things that I encourage you guys to do. If you don't have a prayer life, you may not know how to pray. Come talk to me. Because let me tell you, I have been on both sides of it. I have been prayer malnourished, and then I am where I'm at today, where I am in literally constant prayer. I have right now an open dialogue, and I don't share this a lot. I have an open dialogue right now with God. He is part of our group right now. As we began this session, I began a prayer, and I've left it open, and I have invited God to join in with me and you in this devotion. And so I can be talking right now, but I am also talking to God. Prayer is a constant part of my life. It drives me. It's part of every decision that I make. Pray. Be patient. Pray. Third thing, purge. You guys, man, you got stuff in your life that needs to be purged. You've got obstacles that are preventing you from having a truly joyful, loving relationship with God. I'm talking like nobody else is in between it. It is you and God. Connor, if your wife comes before you and God, what's wrong? Jesse, if Connor comes before you and God, if he's a distraction, I'm not saying to purge Connor, but you need to purge the issues that are preventing that. God has got to be first in your life. You know, Kendall talked a lot about that issue, about, you know, God is a jealous God. He don't want you messing with anybody else and putting anything or anybody above him. And that takes on many, many forms. It can be people, it can be things, it can be whatever. Maybe you guys need to start this process of taking a step forward by going back to your dorm or your houses or wherever tonight and making a list of the obstacles, things in your life that need to be purged. And you know what? You may not be able to purge them right away. We're being honest with each other. That may take a lot of work. There may be things in your life that they got a good, strong hold on you, and it's going to take a lot of work to purge it. But you are never, ever going to be able to purge it if you're not talking to God on a daily basis. That's a fact. You can bank that all day long. Been there, done it, tried it, doesn't work. You're not praying to God. The things that are obstacles in your life are not going anywhere. And that's just going to be a vicious circle, a vicious cycle. Okay? Be patient, pray, purge, point. Point. Which direction are you facing? You live in a double life. You're pointing to God here, and then you leave here, and you're pointing somewhere else. Can you get to where you're going if you're constantly walking this way, and then you turn and you walk back this way? And then, what is this? What am I doing? What is this? What's this called? Am I accomplishing anything? Burning calories. I'm not getting anywhere. I am not getting anywhere. The Christian journey gets you somewhere. There is a destination in place. Favorite place for you guys to go? Yeah, holler it out. Where's your favorite place to go? Disney World.
You're here.
Where? Kitchen. You know, you guys, you have a destination in mind. If it's something that you want to do, if it's something that you want, Disney World. You want to go to Disney World. You actively make plans to do that. You start putting money aside. And then when you've got enough money saved up, what do? Get in the car. Do you head north towards New York? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, now I'm walking in the right direction. And then, you know, you're done tonight with Devo and stuff, and there's something back there that's calling your name that you shouldn't be doing, and there you go again. Man, I'll tell you what that's called. That's called insanity. That's what that is. All right. Be patient, pray, purge, point. This one's my favorite. Pull the trigger. I couldn't think, pull, but what are we pulling? You got to pull the trigger. So it's not just one word, sorry. But there it is. Anyway, pull the trigger. You got to do it, man. You got to just decide, all right, this is something that I truly want. You pull the trigger on a lot of other stuff. If it's something you want, I see you pulling the trigger all day long. There's things that my wife gets on to me about. You know, if it's stuff that I want to do, I somehow find the time and the energy to do it. I'll research it or whatever it is I'm on for that month, you know. I'm like finding out all the stuff about it, and I'm spending time, I'm throwing energy and effort into it, and I'm getting all the information, and I'm saving up the money that I need to be saving up, and I'm organized, and it's all falling into place. You need that done, call me. I'm your man. I'll get it done. And I get to that point, and boom, I don't hesitate. I pull the trigger. It's a done deal. Okay? We need to have that mindset when it comes to taking a step in the right direction. Applying our Christianity, pointing ourselves in the right direction, we know what needs to get done. We know the things that we need to purge. We know the things that are getting in our way of allowing us to grow up spiritually. I got to be honest with you guys. As an adult, as a 25-year-old, as a 35-year-old, I was a spiritual infant. I wasn't going anywhere. I was doing this back and forth stuff because I didn't have these things. I wasn't taking a step. I wasn't making an active priority of God. And until I got my crap together and I pulled the trigger on this stuff, and I realized that it's not hard. It's not killing me to do the right thing. As a matter of fact, when I got my crap together, I realized that I was a whole lot happier than I'd ever been in my life. Because when I did that and I started drawing near to God, guess what He did? He sprinted towards me. And He took hold of me, and He took hold of my heart. And He did some amazing things in my life. And I got to tell you, my head is still spinning. And my spirit is still bursting forth in joy every single day because of what God has done for me. And that is out there waiting for you guys. And do not be an idiot like I was and not grab hold of that now. I look at all those years that I just totally, the word I want to use, I can't use, but I just flushed it down the toilet. It's gone. Can't get it back. Biggest regret in my life. Pull the trigger. That's what I got out of this weekend. I hope that you guys, those of you that went, most of you in this room actually did. I hope that you guys will really reflect on those things. These are action items that I gave you. It's what helps me. Don't know if it helps you or not, but I need like hardcore stuff to grasp. I don't need what's it called, abstract stuff, philosophical stuff. I mean, tell me what I need to do. Give me real action items. That's it. Be patient, pray, purge, point, pull the trigger. And the lesson, the Devo, is y'all's. Hey, I love you guys, really. I really do. You have no idea what joy I have every day coming here and being able to be surrounded by you guys. For real. Stand up. We're going to have a song and a closing prayer. Let's huddle it up.
You guys, I'll leave this line on. This is not a huddle.
Yeah.
We're not good at
This is a circle, not a huddle.
Here. Daniel, I'm calling you out. And this is
Nobody's
nobody's huddling. There we go.
Awkward.
We started.
Okay, hi. Hi.
As the deep
As the
thirsts
deep
for the water
thirsts for the
flows,
water
so my soul
so my
longs
after you.
My soul
My
thirsts for the living God. Yes, my soul longs after you. And I pour out my soul deep within me. Deep within me, I pour out my soul. Draw me deeper, Lord. Deeper, Lord, in you. Draw me deeper, Lord. Deeper, Lord, in you.
Let's pray. Dear most Heavenly Father, we come before you now, just with thanks. We thank you so much for this amazing place that you've given us to come together as brothers and sisters in Christ and grow as close to each other as we possibly can, Lord. To grow close to you as we possibly can. But we thank you for the opportunity that we had on retreat to do so much of that in such a short period of time, Lord. The lesson tonight that we were able to hear. We just ask that you help us take that to heart. We ask that you help us to truly let it impact our lives and purge the things that we don't need in our lives, the things that are obstacles in the way of getting closer to you, Lord. Lord, we thank you so much that when we take that step, that you're already there. That you're knocking at the door, just waiting for us to come through. You're waiting for us to come home. Dear Lord, we love you and we ask that you help us to never forget that. In your son's name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
I worked for that.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I was over. I know it's fantastic.